Something really important to understand is that your emotions are not instructions. They are information. But if you are ruled by your emotions, they will become instructions and you will react to them based on whatever habits, conditioning, patterns that you have. Now, let's dive into this. What do I mean by being ruled by your emotions? I mean that something happens in your life. For example, someone did something bad to someone you love. You are angry, and probably rightfully so. But if you are ruled by that emotion and that emotion gets stuck in your body and you're not just mad in this situation, but it starts pouring out into other situations in your life, like you have this anger now inside of you and you're angry at this person, but you're taking it out on somebody else, or it makes you so upset that then you become sad and you start losing faith in humanity or whatever, like it starts to spiral into other emotions, then you are being ruled by your emotion. So how do you avoid being ruled by your emotions without losing touch with your emotions? Because we don't want to go to the other spectrum where we just don't feel our emotions and we suppress them, because that's just as bad. So like I said, emotions are information. So if you allow yourself to sit with this anger and look at it and think, okay, I am angry and I have every reason to be angry, but then decide, okay, what do I want to do now? How do I want to behave? You can decide to do a million different things with this anger. You could decide to go tell the person off. You could decide that they're not worth it and you're going to use this energy for something else. The important part to me is that you have given yourself space to choose. So instead of this anger being in your body and then you simply reacting and being ruled by this anger, you have created space by bringing presence and awareness to watching the emotion, seeing the emotion, hearing what the emotion is signaling within your body, and then choosing how you want to respond. And that is where your power lies. Because instead of being controlled by your emotion, so it's emotion reaction, you have the emotion sitting and watching the emotion and then deciding. So you have given it space and you have given yourself a moment to choose. Choice is where we have our power. So if you are ruled by your emotions, if you are finding that things happen in your life and you spiral into either like super low lows or super high highs, or something happens and it starts affecting all the areas in your life, try to sit with your emotions, try to look at them, try to be present with them and see what they are telling you. Emotions on a scientific level are just a chemical reaction in our body, but this chemical reaction signals to our brain to react in a certain way based on our patterns. If you sit and watch it, you can watch all of this happen. You can see the emotion in your body. You can see what it makes you want to do, but then you can choose, because you are not just merely reacting from your patterns. You are being present. You are being aware of yourself and what's going on within you. So that's when your emotions become information rather than instructions.